So here is your no issue piston. Here is the piston we just pulled out of the motor. More than half of the piston is missing. What's YouTube? That Neon channel here again for another daily video. Beautiful day out today. Now we can start working on the Neon. Finally finished the Kia. Uploading that video right now of it finished, taking it for the first little test drive. We last night cleaned out the garage a little bit. I was trying to figure out how to live stream on YouTube last night to do a little live stream with me tearing my motor down, but I was unsuccessful at it. I thought this app live.me was supposed to make it on YouTube, but obviously I was wrong. So last night, for some random people I never met, they did subscribe to my channel. So if you guys are from that live stream and you subscribe to the channel, thanks for subscribing. But last night we started tearing down the Neon. We tore the valve cover off of it. We tore it out of time. Let me switch the camera around. So we pulled the valve cover off. We pulled it out of time, pulled the motor mount out, pulled the cam gears off, pulled the time belt off. We were getting ready to pull the head. I disconnected the cam cap bolts. That's what I'm doing next, is disconnecting the cam cap bolts. Removed the turbo manifold. The turbo manifold's off just enough to slide out of the way. Timing's out. Intake manifold's off. Most of the wiring harness is out of the way. Now we just gotta remove the cam cap bolts. All these ones that I retapped that are working phenomenal. Not one of them are loose. I'm pretty happy with that. I would love to redo the rest of them with those big bolts. PA tuners, if you watch this, that's what I'm talking about. I know you said you watched the video, but you can see how much nicer they look. Don't they look so much nicer than that? So we just got to remove our cams. We can pop the cams out, then we can pop it out of time. Our head bolts are right there. We can pull the head off, lay it to the side, make sure it didn't have no damage done to the bottom of the head, because that would be kind of disappointing to me, because this is a professional polished head. It's been ported, you know, by Modern Performance. These are like the most smoothest intake ports you'll ever feel. So that's what we're going to do today, is finish tearing this bad boy down. Wish I really had a tripod and a better camera, but it's all good. This will, you'll figure it out. I'm messing with the ISO, so if you wonder why I got dark and light. So, yeah. So far, so good. The live stream was pretty fun, I thought. I wish I could have done it on YouTube where, like, my actual YouTube fans are watching, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. Yeah. Let me set up and get some tools ready and figure out what I'm doing, and then we'll start tearing this apart. Other than that, last night we cleaned up the garage pretty good, as best as we can for the space that we have. I put all my tools away. I had all kinds of shit sitting out right here. Dog bed. All kinds of shit sitting out. Whoa, turn the ISO down. Woo. We can't see. So, cleaned up this area back here. We're gonna turn the lights on. Cleaned up around the 240. I did a lot of cleaning last night. As you can see, it's a lot cleaner in here. So then we can start working on the 240 tune. It'll be pretty easy. After I get the frame rolling, all we gotta do is push it out to about, like, the engine bay will be like right here, just inside the garage, just enough that we could take the engine off the hoist over here, or the motor stand, after I spray it up a little bit, make it look nice and pretty. We already removed all the unnecessaries, so the AC power steering's gone. Well, actually, power steering's still here, but we'll delete that. I deleted all the AC. That shit was horrible looking. It was so nasty. It's out of the way. Yeah. I got this tranny cooler I'm gonna give my dad for his Mustang. He was trying to use some shitty one outside of the out of a radiator. You know, the radiators had the coolers on the side of them or on the bottom. He was trying to use one of those, and this came off my PT-GT. I have two of them, so I figured I'd give him one. Here's the old motor to the Kia. We're gonna pull what's good off of this. Probably the head, the intake, you know, little shit alternator. Throw it in his car before he leaves. Again, this thing's finished, running great. What other things is going on around here? Danger Ranger's good now. PT-GT's good. It needs paid off. Oh, God damn it, dude. I feel so shitty for not paying this kid for this car. Hopefully, if I ever get to pay my taxes and I get my tax check back, I'll pay him with that. But I want to start tearing this thing down and getting it ready for Shay's car. This piece, my dad says we're going to do something with it this summer. He says he has a frame to put on it, put it under, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think it's going to work, but he swears it's going to, so we'll have a 4x4 Mustang, so look forward to that project. One of these days, if I ever get a fucking job or some money, I'd like to buy the red car, put second gen neon springs on it, suspension, jack it up, put one different color door of every color I have on there. So keep one red, one green, one black, one blue. These aren't mine. That one's not mine. This thing, I just gotta tear a couple things off of it for myself, and then he's gonna scrap it. I thought he was gonna let me scrap it, but obviously he's not gonna. I would love to buy the Honda too as a yard car, but again, no money. I wish I had a bunch of fans. I'd start a little GoFundMe and then I'd have a bunch of projects for you guys, a different video every day. I'd love to make this thing a yard car from my yard. I used to have a nice ass racetrack that went all the way around the yard. It was pretty dope. Let's see if we can trace it out. See, the problem with the whole racetrack I used to have is a tree fell and now it's blocking the track. So we used to go through here where these stupid chickens are sitting. We used to come through here. This would be the I guess the sketchiest spot. It was like actually closer over here. We went across right here. And I would have to move all this out of the way. I might make a pile right there so I can go back through here again. So, I think I'm going to clean that up today instead of working on the neon, because I'm really not in a hurry to work on neon because I ain't got more money to fix it. This doesn't cost money. Then we can make a yard car again. So then you start cleaning this up, maybe fire the lawnmower up so we can pull that log out of the way. We'll figure it out. See you in a little bit. Lawnmower running, got it fired up. We're towing some logs behind us. We're trying to clean up the trail. I don't know how well you can hear me. We got both logs I tied up, though. We're getting there. Gotta go through the first alley. This is the most sketchy part. Alright, turn this thing around. Alright, I'll be back. What's up, guys? We're back in the garage. Cleaned up a little bit again. Made me some more room so I can work on my car. So far, everything we've tore off is sitting over here. We removed the intake, we removed the timing, we removed, of course, the cam gears, the motor mount, the coil, idler tensioner, wastegate, valve cover, thermostat. We removed this coolant lines out of the way. This one's connected to the turbo. It's really not in the way. We moved the wiring harness over there. You can see the turbo is disconnected from the manifold, from the head. I don't know why my light's not on. I guess let me turn it on real quick. Okay, now that my flash is on, you can see that the turbo is disconnected from the head. Now we're gonna remove the cams from the head so we can remove the head bolts, remove the head off here and see what happened to our motor. But the plan so far is going to be, after we remove that, we'll remove the motor and transmission, throw it to the side, slap our transmission over there, clean it up real good, sandblast it maybe, paint it real nice, make it look good. I'd like to polish it, but I ain't got patience to polish that fucking thing. It'd be awesome to have a polished tranny, but I have better chances of powder coating it chrome. Repainting the engine bay the same color as the car. I'm probably going to remove the fenders, paint the fenders, or have them sanded down while the car's sitting here, so I can have them out there and sand them and shit instead of in here. Move both the fenders. Then probably someday, whenever it gets nicer out, because it's starting to get nice out already, we're going to sand the rest of the car down, paint it, do it all real nice and good. I'll probably rip all the interior out, redo the interior, put all my gauges in the glove box like I was talking about. But for now, what I'm going to do is we're going to remove the head off the Neon and see whether I cracked a piston or if something just happened in the bottom end. More than likely I just cracked the piston. I mean, more like something just happened in the bottom end, but I want to see the top end first. And I want to make sure my head's fine. So to remove your cams, normally all you're going to need is a 10 and an 8 millimeter. Me, I have these aftermarket bolts in here, and I believe they're 10 millimeters. If not, they're 11s. But you're going to remove your cams. I usually start from the center and work my way out to relieve pressure evenly. I got to remove my cam sensor real quick. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Trying to see if I can set it up somewhere so you guys can watch. But you guys know I don't have a tripod, so let's see what I can do. Okay, guys. Let's see. I don't know how much you guys can see, but you can see a little bit of something here. So first off, I'm gonna need my tools. Bust all these loose, and then I'll probably take them out with the impact, the electric, because why not? Hopefully it's bright enough for you guys. See if that makes any difference.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, it's probably like you. Let me go get another battery real quick. Got my battery. Alright, now let's crack these bolts loose. Hopefully you might not think so to it.
Like I said in the beginning of the video earlier, I don't know if it's in this video, but I did say it. I'm going to bust these 10s loose first. Just, see, I wish they weren't all different sizes. See, these aren't even 10s, so I'm going to bust these 10s real quick. Just bust them loose. But, I tried to live stream it for you guys, but I'm dumb and don't know how to live stream, so that didn't work. But, maybe next time. I thought it would have been cool to have a live stream for you guys of me tearing the motor down, you know, seeing how long it takes me, but it didn't work out that way, so maybe next time. And by the way, these bolts are 11 millimeters, the aftermarket ones I put in there.
That's right now.
I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but if this is your first time watching my videos, when you take your cam cap bolts out, they have to stay in the same order, the same direction. They cannot be mixed up. It's very important. These Neons are weird when it comes to the cam caps. If you don't, it'll ruin your cams, and then it's just not good altogether. So I usually unscrew them and leave them in there, and I'm just sitting on there until they're all loose.
So let me remove this back bolts first. I just like to get the pressure off as soon as possible. I just don't like the idea. See, I removed a little bit of pressure off the two 10s on the ends, so the ends won't have too much pressure on them. I still don't like a little bit of pressure that isn't on them. See, I'm releasing that, I get these 10s out of here. forgot to take that thing off. Fuck. Thought that probably needs to come off, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I still can't believe that piston blew out. It's so hard. It broke the knock sense so loud. Right. Set this out. Now take this out. One more 8mm holding this shit down. And then the rest are 10s. Alright, now they're all removed. You guys probably super cringe when you hear that, wouldn't you? Oh, no, I need a flathead screwdriver that I don't have over here. How much time we got? Alright, let me reset this. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back with the screwdriver. So, right here on the cam cap, there's a little notch. You just stick your screwdriver in there, you turn it just slightly, it'll pop up. I also do it on this side, on the corner. Right here on the corner a little bit. Bam, it's off there. Because there's a little bit of silicone or something that will be holding this down. As I said, in order, like you'll see it, it'll say L5, and they have to stay with the same head. Cam caps have to stay with the head in the same order on the same sides. Just a very important note that y'all should know. Same thing on this side. There's little notches. If you can't get a flat head in there, you can use a pick. Just put it in there like that, like so. Do it again on your end over here. Bang, off there, see? That easy. Cool. Lay your screwdriver to the side. Now we're going to remove our cam caps in the same order. But we got to find out where we're going to put them real quick. We'll be right back. Alright guys, here you go. So this is what we're going to do. We have our cam caps. We're going to remove them. Take them over. Put them in the same order you take them out. Over. Down.
Yeah, same thing with the other side. Not changing anything. We'll just keep them together closer. Over. So far, so on, so on. It's just a very important, I don't know why they made it so important to make sure they came off in the same order, same direction, but I've known people who've done it. I've never done it, because people, my friends have warned me not to do it, but you don't mix them up, because they ruin the set of cams.
So now we got to our cams. They can be removed now. We'll find somewhere safe to lay those, that they can stay oiled up real nice in a rag or something. I don't know where I'm going to put those yet, honestly. I want them to stay safe and don't get no, like, shit on them. So I guess let me find somewhere to stick those. I'll be back. And guys, so I took the cams and I wrapped them up in this white beater, or wife beater, whatever you want to call them. Wrapped it up in there. Sprayed it with some WD. Now we're going to take these road rockers and we're going to lay them over here on this blue rag. And we're going to do that with all of them. Nothing that you really want to watch. So after I pull these little fuckers out, all 16 of them, I'll be back. Bam! They're all out of there. Look how clean that head is. I've never seen a head that stays that clean. That's how you know I use full synthetic oil and I change it every 3,000 no matter what. I shut this car off immediately, so there's not even any metal shavings in there from the bottom. We got our shit sitting out over here though. Looks nice and pretty. Now we're gonna remove these head bolts. See that crower. These might be just 2.7 rockers and these are road lifters, or these are 2.7 lifters and these are road rockers. I forget how it goes, but it's one way or another. Alright, let me bust these head bolts off of here, these 15 millimeters, and we'll get that bitch out of the way real quick, and then we'll lift her off her. So, see you in a little bit. Wow, get the oil on. There we go. Alright guys, so I fingered it to the top, finally got it up. Excuse me. And let's pull it out and see what the hell it looks like. Oh shit, there's a lot more missing than I expected. Before we flip it over, let's give it a little comparison. I like comparing, whatever you want to say, to a one that has no issues. So here is your no issue piston. Here is the piston we just pulled out of the motor. More than half of the piston is missing. That's how she would have looked. Half the piston is inside this motor somewhere. I didn't get any of that out of there. Wow, dude, it sheared off where the wrist pin was. It's kind of crazy. Alright, now let's look inside of the engine and see what happened inside of our engine. I'm not exactly sure what happened. It looks like the rod snapped. So I believe our crank is probably okay. Which is a good thing. That saves me money, hopefully. See how we can get this out of there. Some major scoring to the piston wall. There's a big old chunk taken out. Not that this block is any good, like I said, but if the crank is good, that would be all I need. It's a cool shot. I want to take a picture. Alright guys, so we got that piston out there. We couldn't get it unseized. We're going to have to drop the oil pan, drop the crank to get that unreleased. Let's just pray that the crank's fine so I can just stick it in this other block that I have that has a spun bearing. That thing looks pretty fucked up. But since this video was so short and I didn't get to do much, we're going to go ahead and remove these fenders for you guys. Just something else to do in this video. Remove these two bolts out of there. So all we got to do is remove these two Allen heads right here. And then there's two 10mm on the bottom down there. And then usually factory cars have a bolt in there. Actually, it's still in there. You can see there's a 10mm there. So we're going to have to remove the headlights also. And then we'll get that 10 out of there. So, first off, I'm going to remove these two. Same thing with this one. And then the fenders. Okay, remove those two, remove those two. Now we can remove these two. Lay them to the side. Get them out of the way for now. Grab all four of these so they don't get lost. Okay, now we get those out of the way. Now we can move the headlights. Just screw this thing, pull it out. Marker light, turn it counterclockwise. Pull it out. Me, luckily, I have like nothing holding this shit together, so I can just move that shit out. Throw it over here. Probably won't ever see those headlights again, so say goodbye to those headlights. There's a chance they'll never go back in the car. Twist, turn. Turn. Well, of course, these ones gotta be the fucking game. Freaking retarded ones. So, I'll be back after I get this stupid marker light off. Okay, both sets of headlights are out. Now we can use this 10mm over here. And there should be, yep, two 10s right here. 1, 2. 1, 2, right there. So we'll remove those real quick. Well, I'm gonna about real quick, but we'll get them out of there. It's a little harder with one hand, but oops, we're back. Got them out. Same thing with the other side. There's a pile. Hopefully there's two in here too. Cool. Someone actually put the car back together. Well, they just never been out. which is hard to believe. Again, I'll be back. Got them out. All kinds of shit under there too, so I'll be happy to clean that out. Now we can remove the ones out on the headlights. Grab our extension. Put the extension on there. Slap that on there. And there may be one inside the door also, guys. Don't know yet. There should be. Whether it's there or not, the whole different story. Screw all this. I'll be back. Guys, I'll show you where that Allen key is. If it is inside your car, it will be right there. And it is. So now I gotta fight to get to it. So see you in a minute, because I gotta clean this shit out of the way. Alright, now let's try again. Swing this door all the way open, because for some reason it has to be all the way open. There may even be two in here. I have no clue how I'm going to get the one out of the other side. Yeah, there's only one on this side. There's one on that side. So, see if I find wherever I dropped it. On this side, we're going to try our best to get that side. I guess I'm going to just go for it instead of sitting there and trying to fight it out with this camera in my hand. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, that's not going to work. Nowhere near. Alright, so let me figure out what I'm going to do and I'll be back. The cure is extra extensions to make it wiggle a little bit. So we got it. Now we can remove these fenders. So let's see how that goes. Our impact down, put our other bolt with the pile so it just doesn't get misplaced. And these should be sliding right off there. And again, there's probably, oh, that's right, I forgot. There's another bolt underneath it here. So we gotta take these two bolts out, which is 2 10s on the other side that are nuts. So let me remove those. Show you what they look like. Right there, 2 nuts. Remove those on both sides, and I'll be back. Let's try again to move these fenders. Motherfucker. I don't even want to tell you what I forgot. Try this again. One last time. With the antenna removed. What's holding me back now? Damn ground wires. Hopefully that's a 10. Of course not. Sorry. Okay, after countless retries, we finally managed to fucking remove the fender. Bang! Last bolt was right there. So one there, one there. One from inside the door, one from outside the door inside the fender. 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 1 right there. And you're out. Oh, and there's 2 right there. So, we'll lay our fenders to the side. Just gonna stand it up here for now. Because my puppy's over there. And we're gonna remove the bolt from the inside on the other side. And then remove this fender. So, see you in a minute. Alright guys, so we got both the fenders off. For some reason, I think it just looks so hard and mean without fenders. I don't know why. I've always thought the neon looked good without fenders. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about. Because it looks ghetto, but for some reason, just the 2 doors with those rims look good with no fucking fenders. But that's going to be it for tonight's video, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, as always, I say it in every video, remember to hit that thumbs up button. If you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more videos from us, we post videos Monday through Friday. There's a lot of videos coming this summer that you guys are really going to enjoy. There's a lot of changes coming to the channel within the next couple months that you guys should enjoy. But, like I said, leave a thumbs up. It helps out a lot. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted of the videos that we post Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. You know, we do neon videos, 240 videos. We got some off-roading videos coming up real soon. We just got our off-road course back out in the yard. Some PT, GT stuff. You've probably already seen the video by now, but yeah. Please subscribe for more. And my goal for 2017 is to hit 10,000 subscribers. 100,000 would be a miracle to me, but I'd be happy with 10,000 subscribers. So help me get to 10,000 subscribers. And go follow me on Instagram at @thatneonchannel_2.0. Go follow my girlfriend at @thatneonchannel. Well, hers is _neon_channel. And send us pictures and videos of your car to the email address in the description below. Follow us on Facebook. And you got anything to say, Meaty? You ready to go to the house? Say peace out, guys. Love ya. Peace. That Neon Channel out. Thumbs up for blown motors.